Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Death Stranding. I'm Mysterious JG. I hope it didn't sound like I was having a temper tantrum at the end of the last video, but my recorder seemed to indicate that the video wasn't recording. And then when I went actually and checked the output, everything was fine. So I've rebooted to be on the safe side. Lord knows that the last time I was playing a big game that involved slowly wandering, like a highly anticipated game that involved walking around in a big rocky terrain area was Mass Effect Andromeda, where I did have some serious issues with hardware on the first few videos, so hopefully that will not happen with this series. Now, I need to get across this river, it looks like. And it looks like you want to be holding the... Let's find the narrowest possible crossing. And then just hold down R2 and L2 as soon as we enter. Yeah, I can tell this is going to be a really exciting series. There is a school of thought that hyper-realism in games is more engaging. I'm not completely... I don't think that's like a stupid way to look at things. Ludwig Forza. But I do feel like video games can take some license with some, because it's supposed to be an escapist fantasy. I mean, right? Am I nuts? Total now 4 of 4. Okay. So even though I'm seeing stuff up above that I can get, maybe I'm not supposed to mess with it yet. Maybe I'm farther from this city than I thought I was. But it sure looks like there's something up there I could be interacting with. Central Knot City. It's Speedy Delivery Guy, and has he got a package? This isn't too far out of my way. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, dude. Oh, dude is right. Would like a gust of wind knock me over? I'm not even sure what happened there. Now, in the real world, this would be a fairly steep incline, I guess. You might catch yourself breathing a little heavy. You picked up head or distribution something or other. Okay. I think I'm well and truly ready to drop some of this off. Because, I mean, now this just looks ridiculous. I don't know how light these things are, if they're just cumbersomely shaped and really don't have that much weight to them. But it looks like he's carrying a crazy load of stuff. So let's start moving towards this city. Oh, I didn't even get to see what I was muttering there. Oh, I can run and stop running. I guess I figured that was possible. Maybe the game would tell me how at some point. Looks like I found the end of the world in a direction. I think I can walk over these moss-covered rocks. I'm probably going to slip and die on them because they're covered with moss. Central Knot City, Yukie 01001, checkpoint.
Beginning scan. Cargo verified. Thank you.
Oh, you're gonna like teleport it off my back now, or off limits, eh? In the movie City Limits, Crow. What was the name of the movie? It's not called City Limits, it's called Off Limits, and yet. I mean, does this look like the nicest place in the world? No, it looks like some kind of modified oil refinery, but it's more civilization than I was necessarily thinking we would get in this game.
Sam, he's our man.
If he can't do it, no one can.
Here we are.
Echo. Notice, active access permit required. Or what? Well, let's not find out. Okay, holding down buttons. Hold down the button. When you see the whatever icon, you will need to hold down square. Try holding it down to the delivery terminal responds. Note that you will also need to hold down buttons other than square. Oh, thank you. Did you say nerd? Terminal options. Make delivery. Deliver requested cargo. Dropped by others. You see, I'm not at perfect health. I've already have a suboptimal gameplay here. Deliver cargo specifically requested by this client. Smart drug. Partial delivery unavailable. Okay, let's just hit X. All cargo required is ready to be delivered. The order can be completed. Okay. Return lost cargo. Ration packs. Confirm deliver current cargo. Delivered one or more consignments of smart drugs. These are smart drugs, guys. They were developed by the best scientists.
What took you so long? It's not like the legend to come in late.
Hey, listen, lady. I was encountering all sorts of weird and invisible hand monsters.
Sounds like you've been through the ringer.
Oh, well, my sympathy is all worn out.
Luckily, our goods are in perfect condition.
Well, speaking of perfect condition.
You did keep us waiting, but everything else seems to be in perfect order, so great work. We'll be awaiting the next delivery.
Oh, by the way, I'm into bondage, apparently. I got a handcuff on him. Cool. Delivery completed. 28 likes. So I didn't get maximum points because they got damaged. But, simultaneous delivery. Overall rating, awesome. Yeah, that's right, bitches. Oh. Wait, what? I don't even understand what's happening here. I didn't remember getting this rest of this stuff. Do I get a rating for that? Delivered lost cargo. Yeah, okay. If there's another quest I was supposed to be working on, I wasn't aware. This all looks really nice, but I have no idea what the fuck's happening here. So I now Porter rank 5, and apparently it can go up into triple digits, so that's great. Sin. Oh, snud. Yeah, I think I might have messed up in my menuing there. Like, I reported something complete that I hadn't done yet that was optional. But I really don't know. I'm playing it blind, guys. What can I tell you? I do like to be a bit of a completionist with these games. Apparently this takes about 40 hours to complete if you skip all side quests, and maybe twice that long if you do the side quests, which sounds pretty short for a Kojima game. for the full clear to be only twice as long as the bare bones plot clear.
Igor, Bridges Corpse Disposal.
Hi.
Sam Porter, I presume?
No, my name is Prologue
Right.
Porter.
Not the touchy-feely type.
Well, there's COVID,
Like you
man.
said you had some kind of phobia.
Bridges corpse disposal? What happened?
Look, gotta get a move on. I'll explain as we go.
If you don't want to shake my hands, then, you know, I'm not going to explain anything to you. Hop into my corpse mobile here. Lord.
Come and take a look.
It's in a book. Reading Rainbow. Come and take a look. Come, it's in a book. Come, it's Reading Rainbow.
He's got a date with the incinerator.
Oh.
How long since he flatlined?
We don't know the exact TOD, but I'd say it's been upwards of 40 hours.
Well, you can tell by
He
his
wasn't quarantined?
timesheet.
Not sick. This is a suicide.
Oh, Jesus.
We're just lucky we found him at all. Got him on ice ASAP, but who knows when he'll go necro.
Oh, you're gonna
What are
get
you
some
taking him?
magic necromancer bullshit?
Closest incinerators to the north.
This route's crawling with BTs. Sure you can't use another?
I wish I could, but there's no time.
Then just burn the poor bastard right here.
They put all that chiralium in the air so close to town? Can't do it.
Better that than trying for the incinerator.
I mean, the guy could go necro, whatever the fuck
We
that
can
means.
do this. We just need someone like you with dooms.
Doombalapach.
Well, he's already in the first stages of necrosis. If we don't hurry, this place is a crater.
So how about it? Can we count on you?
Sure. I mean, if you could explain anything about what's happening in this world, it would help.
Bridges
But
hereby enters into a contract with Sam Porter.
Sam. Just Sam.
it's just prologue.
I
Prologue
can't spot
Porter.
BTs. Just sense them.
That's
British
why
thermal
we came
units?
prepared.
We got that lady with the
Baby, huh?
spiky outfit to come back.
With its help and you, we'll be able to stay one step ahead of them.
Okay, I'm sure they'll explain all this at some point. I mean, I feel like I'm watching the
Feel like shit
freaking
every
movie
time.
version of Dune.
Well, you are plugging into the other side. Freaks me out too.
It's them jar babies.
Roll out!
Autobots, roll out. We gotta burn this corpse before it goes necro. Whatever that means. Going necro, that was the one bit of information. I don't know what it means, but I revealed my tiny bit of foreknowledge is you shouldn't kill human enemies, and the thing I was glancing at said because they'll eventually go necro, which is a problem. But I guess the plot's going to explain what that means. But I guess the game doesn't warn you that if you do it in a non-plot way, it still has the impact that it has in the plot, where I guess the whole town will become a crater if this guy's body isn't burned.
Well, the world was different when I was a kid.
This reminds me of Chen with
America,
skull
country,
face.
Anybody could go anywhere they damn well please.
You didn't have to wear a
No need
mask
for
just because of some
couriers like
disease that's going to
yourself.
kill everybody if you
We
don't.
had highways,
We have freedom.
airplanes. Hell, you could even visit other countries.
Damn, man. Why would you want to do that if the country was so awesome?
Hard to imagine it now. Then you can see the Death Stranding poked us full of holes.
Mm-hmm.
Fucked us beyond all recognition.
Oh, it's a rated M for
If we were
mature, I
lucky enough
assume?
to survive, the time
Guess I don't have to
came
worry
and
about
washed
my
it
language
away.
in this LP.
Then those freaks from the beach showed up.
Yeah, that's right. I'm talking about
Worlds of the
Californians.
living and the dead all mixed together. And that's when folks
We need
started
racial
pulling
purity.
up
Don't
in the
mix
city.
living blood with dead
Tourists
blood.
like yourself got put up on a pedestal.
I hate you guys for it. Even though I got this awesome baby in a jar. Everybody have their name written on their outfits? He's Jeff Bridges there.
Son of a bitch. Rainbow!
Oh. Like a rainbow in the dark? Rainbows are incredibly dangerous. We need Dio to counter them.
This guy's about to pop.
Shit. We're gonna have to cut to the BTs.
I would assume this mission is to introduce us to what those things are in a situation where we have someone to help us deal with them. Yeah, you want to tell me where the hell I should be looking, game? Because this I can turn my head in real life a lot faster than this camera is moving. I can tell you that. Okay, he's starting to go necro. I don't know what it means, but it's happening.
Engine stalled.
This asshole's got us right where they want
Where
us.
else could go
Get us
wrong?
out of here.
Sam, you didn't see anything.
This is Sam. I told you my name is Prologue.
No, nothing.
Now I'm wondering if I'm pointing the camera somewhere else, would it have made him say he saw something?
This BB must be busted or something.
BB-8? This is the BB that you'd fire from a BB gun. And the music is implying something really exciting's happening, but we seem to be just driving through a drizzle. Now stuff feels like stuff's hopping onto the vehicle, but it ain't letting us see what it is. Oh, here we go. I'm not controlling the camera anymore, so is he about to get impaled by something? How did I know? I guess we didn't see him impaled, but I would assume the anonymous driver is dead. Oh, it means we'll have to burn his body too. They just doubled our workload. Good thing we had our slicker on. Yeah, surely named plot guy is still with us. Surely named plot guy, aka Shirley. Oh, we got a glowing red boot. I would imagine that's a bad thing. So, I guess it's generally considered irresponsible, you know, for the other people around you to commit suicide, but I would guess it's even more irresponsible to commit suicide if it means someone else has to move your body to an incinerator or you will blow up a city. Well, just pulling on him when he's pinned under that thing is not going to help. You're going to cut him in half. See, it would be nice if they had masks. That would make this whole thing a lot easier. I guess they forgot them at home. I'm trying to think if there was when I was a younger man, if I would be creeped out by this, but... And even them being footprints instead of handprints would make it somewhat creepier. I just keep picturing some goofy monster hand walking around while being invisible. Like that annoying kid who was into, like, juggling and unicycling that you used to know in high school is suddenly an invisible monster. Oh, he's gone necro. I guess an area the size of a city will blow up. Hopefully we got him far enough away from the city. Oh no, the dual shock battery levels are low. We're doomed. They're covering their mouths to avoid talking about how silly this is. Yeah, at some point they're going to have to show us what happens if you get caught by one of those things. This would seem to be the logical time since this guy can't escape. Well, if you're gonna shoot him, you should have done it. Well, now we gotta burn him. At least we can burn some corpse today. Hey, friend. Alright, so Screepy Skeletor guy's pointed somewhere. Now he's shooting a gun at nothing. Here, take my baby jar. It's a good thing I didn't bother to get to know you any better than I did. So I guess death is better than whatever this is. I don't know why I'm not floating upwards like small rocks, showing off how strong someone is at Dragon Ball Z while they go. But I'm not. So. And by me, I mean, of course, Prologue Porter. Oh, it's the Dust Beast from. No, it's. I don't know if that's the third leg or Giant Johnson, but So far, gameplay-wise, we have walked up to a city, did a little menuing, then controlled the camera for a while. I say, is the story going to just teleport us back to safety? Because it seemed like we were in a pretty dangerous situation, and they haven't given us a lot of time to figure out how you actually played this game yet. So maybe that was more of a cinematics tell you how dangerous the situation is and teach you a little bit of how this world works. But then we return to just like, okay, now go pick up some packages. Oh no, your jar broke. I'm sorry, little baby. Alright, you really can't be breathing like that, man. I love this random... I guess it's kind of normal to feel compassion for an infant, but... Was I hallucinating that baby? Perhaps it was a literal tar baby. In which case, he must be particularly careful that he is not tricked into releasing his opponents into a briar patch. Sorry. Mind is going in weird directions here. Alright, so, I mean, at this point, I'm not even clear if this is actually happening or not. Or if we're just hallucinating. Okay, 5 floating people, maybe? Death Stranding. Okay, that's what this game is called, guys. Just wanted to make sure we're all clear on that. No, Frere Jacques is the official song to sing in a creepy way.
Falling down, London Bridge is falling.
Hey, can you spare me some clothes?
My fair lady.
Oh no, we're the monster leaving footprints. Oh wait, they don't leave footprints. Never mind, it couldn't possibly turn out to be us. Now if we were walking on our hands. I thought getting wet was like automatic super death. I guess that's only from rain. This water is completely unaffected by the rain that drains into it. could have thought walking into the death water would have been dangerous. My various USB drives are going to be ruined. I don't know what I'm supposed to be saying on commentary, guys. I feel like I should be talking, but I don't know what the hell's going on. Oh, there's death strands. Okay. The box says that this is the first groundbreaking game in the new Strand genre. Repatriation. Sam is a repatriate, meaning that he can return life from a place known as the Seam when killed. In the Seam, follow the Strand to guide Sam's soul to his body and bring him back. Yeah, but I'm pressing R1 and nothing's happening. Never mind. I guess I was supposed to press the... Thumbs up all the way, kids. So that baby was in which of my orifices?
Baby, can you hear me?
Can you feel me near you?
Can you hear me?
Hey, my name is Porter Prologue, not BB. I'm sure all this will make sense eventually. Oh man, I shouldn't have eaten so many tar bug flying maggots last night. Oh, so the baby is still in the jar. Or perhaps there's whiskey in the jar. Well, I don't know when... I'd love for this cinema scene to end so I can call it a video and get a freshly charged controller, but we can't always get what we want in the world of Death Stranding. For example, a game about Solid
Once
Snake
there was an explosion.
that tried to make
The
it skill
band
ultimate.
gave rise to life as we know it. And then came the next explosion.
I think there were some interim explosions.
An explosion that will be our last.
Hope you guys enjoyed all the explosions. 'Cause, you know, they're done now. He moves slowly when his stamina's depleted. The Audra deck can scan for cargo tags. Good to know. Sam's a repatriate. He can return to life from the place known as the Seam when killed, and the Seam follow the Strand to guide Sam's soul back to his body and bring him back. You'll sometimes find cargo from abandoned deliveries dotted about the landscape. Delivering this cargo is intended to place in good condition will make you very popular indeed. Which does what? Don't fall over, because if you do, you'll wreck your cargo, which means you won't be as popular as you might be. You can restore blood levels. You move the camera up and down. Oh, good. I was kind of hoping for this. There is an X to resume game from these screens. And I don't know how long the load times will be on some of these things. Maybe they won't be too bad. But I always do like it when they give you a, like, the other day I was playing Street Fighter V and I had a bunch of, like, oh, it's going to have to load through all the defeat quotes because I lost a round. And then I thought for some reason I would have to press a button before it would continue. But it turns out that when I switched to inputs and did something else for a minute, it moved on without me. And therefore I got game over. This game doesn't appear that it's going to do that, but it's nice. So I might take a short break and come back. You guys are not even going to know the difference. But when we do come back next time, it's possible but unlikely we'll figure out what the hell's going on in the world of Death Stranding. Later.